What's going on, guys? Broken Prophet here. Welcome back to the vlog. Here is hoping that you're having an amazing Sunday. It's like 9:19 in the morning on a Sunday. You guys know I just had surgery on my shoulder about a week ago, so couldn't really sleep the best, and I decided, why don't I get up here and drop a video for you guys? And it's actually, my shoulder got me thinking about the topic for this video because, there are a lot of workings that, even though I can get them done, because honestly, I just take this sling off when ain't nobody looking, and I'll use my hands to do the workings. But I thought about it. What if I couldn't? What if this arm was like literally fused and I was one-handed having to do things? And I thought, man, that would be kind of rough, having to drop a candle, then light the candle, then move it, or other things that being one armed could make it very, very difficult. And I thought about you guys. How many times in life are we not necessarily handicapped, but are our movements hindered? And that stops us from being able to do spiritual work. And it doesn't even have to be something physical, right? A lot of times in life, it could be something situational, like, for instance, maybe the people we live with are a hindrance to our ability to do work. Maybe they don't believe what we believe and they don't want to see this woo-woo stuff, as they like to call it, right? What if it's emotional? What if we're too shy and we don't want to be seen doing our work? You can't collect graveyard or crossroads dirt if you're worried about people seeing you. Okay, what if it's our nerves? What if our nerves are holding us back and we need more confidence? Like, talking about the graveyard, we can't go out there if you're too scared to go. Things like that. So I thought about it. A lot of times we are held back from doing our workings by external and sometimes internal influences. And it's just like they say with the lottery, you can't win if you don't play. Well, you can't get results if you don't do the work. So with that being said, I thought about some workings that you can do, like me, with one arm behind closed doors. And even if you did do them, no one would see them, no one would discover them or even know what you were doing. Though that does not involve incense, does not involve candles, does not even really involve leaving your house except to get the things that I'm going to talk about. And I don't even have to show you what I'm doing because you can follow along because it involves one thing. And if you watch the Hoodoo and Hanks podcast with my co-host, I'm gonna try to drop some I'm gonna try to drop some shorts so you can, go to the podcast. We record every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or you can get the audio version by searching for the Hoodoo and Hanks podcast anywhere your favorite podcasts are broadcast. So that being said, let's get into this. And the methodology is very simple. It involves the sprinkle. If you watch the podcast, the ladies were saying sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know what that means. I don't care to know. All I know is I'm a grown man. We don't sprinkle. But for this video, I'm going to probably use the word sprinkle more than I ever have my entire life. And so the beauty of this is all these herbs can just be sprinkled around the home and you don't have to dump a lot. Nobody will notice it if you sprinkle lightly. Nobody has to see you. You just hold your arm down and just sprinkle. And you can sprinkle them and keep going. And you will get some very good effects. And these are some things that I thought may help a bunch of you. So I've got a bunch of different roots and herbs and a bunch of different areas. Now, the first two involves kind of relationship issues. And I kind of get these from the questions you guys ask in the live streams. The first two are King Fern and Thyme. See, King Fern, and I've said it before, King Fern is something that you can sprinkle in the doorway of a person's home or somewhere they'll walk. And if they're withholding information from you, well, they'll share it. Now, this can be helpful in a relationship. Y'all need to be more trusting. But if you aren't, if your spidey sense is tingling and you feel like they're holding something or withholding something from you, sprinkle some King's Fern where they'll walk over like around the house and they'll share whatever it is they've been withholding from you. Just be prepared for the stuff you hear, okay? Now, the second one, fellas, this is for y'all because this is thyme, Thyme. If you sprinkle thyme around the home and someone is angry, it helps to calm them down. It's sprinkling thyme around the house. If someone is mad and someone is just she giving you the silent treatment, sprinkle some thyme around the house. Go ahead, she'll bring you an angry plate. And fellas, y'all know what an angry plate is, but she just come hand it to you. And you don't even care because you can tell it's still cooked with love because when she's normally mad, she just be in the kitchen eating, don't give you nothing. But sprinkle some thyme around the house, she'll calm down. Ladies, he'll calm down too. It even works on the kids. They acting a fool, sprinkle some thyme around the house and everybody will just be happy, okay? Thank me later. This is probably worth that like, that share, that subscribe, or becoming a channel member wherever you follow this. That right there works. Now, the next two are really more for protection. Now, you can light a protect, but we're not talking about anything that involves lighting a candle or leaving the house or anything like that. Now, the first one is basil. Now, basil can be used for money. I know you've heard me say that. It can be used for protection. You've heard me say that. And that's why I say a real book on hoodoo, roots and herbs, is going to be super thick because everything we use, depending on how you use it, can do a bunch of different things. But basil, and I've got some right here. If y'all see me looking down, I've got them. Basil, if you sprinkle it in the four corners of your home, like northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, the four corners of your home, they can be in different rooms, that's fine. But if you sprinkle basil in the four corners of your home, that protects you against harm and jealousy. And we know in this social media world we live in how big jealousy can be around, okay? But if you got somebody hating on you, they're hating on you online, they're hating on you on your job, hating on you in church or whatever, it protects you from their jealousy. Now, the next one is mint. Now, some of y'all swear you're being spiritually attacked, and you know how I feel about that. A lot of times you aren't. But if you are in some of these groups online, y'all always throwing at each other. So if you sprinkle mint around your home, that helps to protect you against different forms of witchcraft. Evil eye, negative spirits, somebody throwing bad juju, sprinkle some mint around your home. And when I say around, I'm not talking about around the outside. I mean just a little bit in all the rooms, and it helps to calm down any negative energy or entities. Okay. So moving right along, remember I talked about how sometimes it's our own emotions and our own nerves that can stop us from doing work. Maybe we overthink. Maybe we don't trust ourselves enough. Because see, some of you will watch a bunch of videos or you'll write down a bunch of workings, but you never get up the nerve to actually try it. And I tell you, you got to get out here and practice these things. Or you may do a love drawing, but you're too shy to leave the house to go outside where the love is. I got you. Don't worry. So if you have an issue with your nerves and you're always nervous and anxious and you just can't rest, sprinkle a little fennel seed. That's Fennel, fennel seed at your back door, and it'll help to calm your nerves and allow you to get that one thing that you never really seem to get, and that's rest. Fennel seed sprinkled at the back door calms your nerves and allows you to rest easy. The next one you guys have heard me say before, and it's catnip. Catnip, when it is sprinkled in bath water, gives you courage. And these things can be great because one, you sprinkle the fennel seed at the back door and it calms your nerves, and then you take a bath with catnip in the water to boost your courage and your confidence. Because yes, doing a love spell is great, but you need to calm nerves and it'll boost the confidence to go out there and show everybody that newfound swag you got. Now, the same thing is for rosemary. Rosemary works great for ladies, but fellas, it'll work for us too if it is also in the bath. And you can mix rosemary and catnip in the bath water. Catnip builds courage and confidence, whereas rosemary is a cleanser and it also helps to give you victory over obstacles. It's like a mini road opener. It's like a mini road opener. Speaking of which, the road opening webinar is on January the 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to my site, book your ticket. Okay, we still have seats. So you can mix a bath of catnip and rosemary to give you courage, but also open your roads and give you victory over obstacles. Now, this video is longer than I wanted it to be, so let me go ahead and get to the last two. And the last two have to deal with, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, that munyon. Mr. Pike, let me stop being too silly. It's my coffee. It's my coffee. Okay, so we've gone over relationships, we have gone over protection, we've gone over courage and confidence. The last two is money. Number one for money is nettle. If you sprinkle nettle around your bedroom, it draws money. If you carry nettle, you don't even have to sprinkle it. Just carry a little pinch in your pocket. Not a whole lot, just a little micro pinch. I guess that's a mini sprinkle. A little micro pinch in your pocket, and it helps to draw money. Even if someone is withholding money from you, see, nettle will draw new money, but also get that money that's owed to you. So keep a little bit in your pocket, but you want it in your dominant hand pockets. If you're right hand, put in your right pocket. Left-handed, put in your left pocket. You use both, sprinkle it in both of them. Nettle has an added benefit of, if for those of you who like to play the lottery, if you sprinkle a little bit under your pillow, it'll help you to dream winning numbers. Okay? Don't say, hey, make sure y'all tip back when you start winning. And lastly is jasmine flower. Jasmine flower is great. There you go, so y'all can see. Jasmine flower, when it's sprinkled at your doorstep, it both cleanses and purifies your home, but it also brings good luck, okay? Now, I know I said this is about money, but why is luck an important aspect? Well, good luck, you can find money. Good luck, you can be around that person that just wants to give some away. You ever been walking around somebody just felt like blessing somebody? You'll happen to be at the right place at the right time. Good luck will help you when you've been needing some overtime, but they said it's not any, but your boss just got the phone call from higher ups that there's a limited amount and you just happen to be walking by. Good luck will help you if you do play games of chance like the lottery or go to the casino. So, family, there we go. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear any extra questions. Okay. Some of y'all gonna ask, well, when do I sweep it up? Listen, whenever. Sprinkle it back down. If you got to clean your house, clean your house. Sprinkle it back down. How long do I do this? Until whatever you are sprinkling for happens. You don't have to use too much. You can use a very little so that no one see it. No one will see what you're doing. You can feel confident that no one's going to question you because no one is going to pay attention to what you are doing. Okay. So we have protected you. We've calmed some angry nerves. We've given you confidence and we have upped your luck and your money game. Y'all welcome. Y'all have a good one. I can't salute with this hand, so I'm going to do with this one. Y'all have a good one. Profit out.